I'm having a random misfire, which I already fixed by adjusting the valves. So the counter, the random misfire counter was up to around, I want to say 30. So what I did was I adjusted the valves, and it went down to about 4 per trip, and that's such a low number. I'm not really concerned about it anymore. But what I have been getting is what I have been getting is P0171 P0171 system to lean. And what I'm doing is looking for vacuum leaks. I went ahead and I added a worm clamp to this location. It wasn't leaking, but I'm trying to slowly work this problem out. What I also did was I checked the air filter. The air filter is still clean. It's not dirty anymore. And it's got no coil packs. It's got no spark plugs. I went ahead and I sprayed everything down with brake clean, and I couldn't get it to act up. I'm not sure what's causing the lean code, but I also went into live data, and the live data looks good. I mean, it's one that's the live data for short-term and long-term fuel term 1. So I mean, that's pretty much dead on where you want it to be. Anything above 15, I would be worried about if it's adding or reducing plus 15% fuel or negative 15% fuel. That's something I would be worried about, but it's dead on 1, so positive 1. So it's actually adding 1% fuel to compensate for the lean condition. But it's gotta be a very minor, super minor vacuum leak, because 1 is a very small number. I mean, I'm hoping that the valve adjustment didn't cause it for one of the valves to be slow at closing, if that makes sense. But I don't see how. I checked the valve clearance around 3 times, and they were all within spec. But what I'm worried about is that I didn't have the tool. I was just using a screwdriver and a wrench. So hopefully I didn't leave loose a nut or something, but I doubt it, because I checked it 3 times. So I don't think I left anything loose. That's weird. Like I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking of getting something else because it's got a random misfire. I mean, the counter says 1, which is not bad. But also the valves also it seems like it's misfiring because it's got an underlying issue. And if the valves are bad, I don't think it's worth to rebuild this engine. So as I was saying, yeah, pretty much if the valves are messed up, it's not worth rebuilding this engine. It's got too many miles. The body is messed up. I mean, it doesn't have like a major crash or anything, but it's rusted. Typical Honda. So yeah. Let me know in the comments what you guys, another Honda you guys think I should get. Because I don't think it's worth it to rebuild this engine. And then it's not even a VTEC engine. It's got VTEC, but it only has it on the intake side, not the exhaust side. So personally, I don't think it's worth the hassle to rebuild it. Just because of the high miles. And it's not even about the miles. Like when you rebuild an engine, the high mileage that don't really matter because you're putting in all new components in it. It's more of the body, like the body of the car is gonna go out. I mean, if you rebuild the engine, the engine is gonna outlive the body. No one wants to be driving around with a hole in their under their feet. But yeah, I mean, I'll keep you guys updated. To me, that's really weird. That maybe it was just a fluke. Could have been just a fluke. That it threw a system lean code. I have this aftermarket intake hose, and it's just a tad too short, and it never wants to seat properly, and it's so annoying because it works good. It just never wants to seat properly. But I mean, what can you do? I'm definitely gonna be looking for something else, because I have a feeling that the valves are messed up. The valves are messed up. More than likely, they're lightly scored, and you know, at one point they're just gonna give out. At one point the valves are gonna give out, and then I'm really gonna have a misfire. But hopefully by then I'll have another Honda. I'm really leaning towards getting a Element, even though I wasn't very happy with this. I mean, I paid close to nothing for the CRV, so I've already had it over 5 years. So I mean, this car already paid for itself. But you know, just for it to have gotten out, like I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because, you know, if only the previous owner would have kept more maintenance on it, done oil changes. You know, the valves could have been spared, bro. They could have been spared. You know, this engine could have still been running good. Could have hit the 200,000 mile mark, but the way it's going, I mean, we'll probably hit 2,000 and 200,000, and that's about it. That's all it's gonna give. But you know, we'll see how it goes, and you know, hopefully that check engine light was just a fluke. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe so I can keep making more videos.